What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trades, where we get technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some pretty bad medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money in the market, and I am now happy to say that I am financially free. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me, make the community a little bit better off than it was before, that's all a guy can ask for. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this, as I do post videos every single day. Now, this is going to be the beginning of a new series. I'm going to be doing a weekly penny stock pick for the week, and I'm going to give out a couple different options here and have a video on each one. But the number one pick that we've got for the week, and the one that I'm definitely the most excited about, is ticker symbol AZRX, AzurRx BioPharma Incorporated. And I probably said that wrong, but that's what we're going to be covering. Just want to give a quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon before we get going. We do have about 94 members right now, so we're growing really fast. Via Darney, Tarek, Angie, Jeff, Ian, Tan, Joe, Makisu, Desmond, KD. Thank you guys so much. They will have access to the private Discord, as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And if you're interested, there is a link in the description box down below. Now, if you're not familiar with what this company is, they are a biopharma. They engage in the research and development of non-systemic biologics for the treatment of patients with gastrointestinal disorders. It focuses on whatever this is and B-lactamase program products. The company was founded in 2014 and is headquartered in Brooklyn, New York. And the following on StockTwits is very small, about 2,900 people. The message volume has been down. Sentiment is pretty neutral. The price has been going up. And what I am excited about this company for is they're going to be participating in the same biotech conference that another penny play that I'm currently in with you guys, PTE, is happening. So we've got, on Thursday, January 7th at 7 a.m. CST is when this article was written. Ticker symbol AZRX, to participate in Biotech Showcase Digital 2021 conference. And this is supposed to be taking place at 6 a.m. EST or 5 a.m. CST. If you're from the Midwest like me, I'm from Minnesota. So it's going to be pretty early in the morning, and it does line up extremely well with the penny stock that if you hopped in with me in PTE, it lines up perfectly with that penny play. And this is in my opinion, the best setup that we currently have for a penny stock. So that's why I'm really excited about this. We do have an upcoming catalyst that should be a good push on the stock, and I will tell you guys, how to game plan this. So we're gonna look at this from a macroscopic and microscopic point of view, if you're interested in getting this for a mid to long-term investment. So we'll look at the 1 month chart here first, and then we will look at the 2-day 1 minute chart. Right now it's on the 60, but changes to the 1, and we'll talk about all the different indicators. I've got the RSI indicator pulled up, the VAMA, the 20-day volume adjusted moving average, the 200-day EMA. We'll talk about the current volume trends. We'll talk about some different indicators that I'm seeing on the charts. And yeah, with that being said, let's just get right into the technicals on this. So the overall volume is nice, and what I'm liking on this is we've got a little bump in volume, and this is looking a lot like JAGX. So if I just get out of this screen really quick and we change this to JAGX on a 1 month chart, and we look at what happened before they went freaking insane. We have this crossover on the volume adjusted moving average and the 200 EMA right here. The 200 EMA being a 200-day period moving average price valuation on the stock, and the 20-day volume adjusted moving average takes into consideration the overall volume trading on a stock and creates a trend line based on a 20-day period. And if we look at this stock when it first had that crossover between these two lines, that bullish indicator, that crossover between the VAMA and the 200 EMA right here, right? That exact thing literally just happened on this stock. We get this little bump in volume like we saw here, an insane push, and this chart looks exactly like that. Guys, I scanned for over 100 penny stocks over the weekend looking for our next penny play, and we have a couple ones that look promising, right? And I'll talk about a couple other ones in some different videos, but this is by far the best technical setup that I have seen for a future pop-off, and I really like how that looks compared to JAGX, guys. This has potential, I think, to push very easily up to $1.50 like we've seen in the past during the pre-market, and honestly, I would not be surprised with a $2 runner owner. Of course, we're going to be very happy taking profits on anything over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. We can't get greedy. We're in this for a business, right? But this does have a really nice technical setup. I do like that. We are currently in a ascending wedge formation, so we do have some solid buying pressure coming in on the stock. We do have that crossover on the VAMA over the 200 EMA. We do have that little bump in volume like we saw on JAGX. The RSI indicator is currently pretty neutral. It's not overbought, so we haven't seen the hype come into this yet. And guys, if we look at this on StockTwits, this is not hyped yet. This has low message volume. It's not on anybody's radar. I don't think you're going to find this anywhere on YouTube except for here. We are beating the hype with this stock, and I am really, really excited because this is going to work out really perfectly. So I'm going to show you guys my portfolio currently in PTE for a dollar cost average of $1.03 with about 3,100 shares. And I plan on selling out of the stock once we see that initial spike up in volume in the morning from that conference. And I think that AZRX is going to pretty much perfectly mirror what is happening to PTE. So you should see a pretty harsh run up, right? And I'm going to be getting out of PTE once we see a pullback start to form on the charts. You know, anything like this, you see a pretty harsh sell-off. I'm going to exit my trade, and you should see AZRX do the exact same thing. So once that happens and the pullback happens on AZRX, I will be entering my trade, and I'm going to be looking for a couple different things on the charts. So if we drop a couple levels of support and resistance, we do currently have a resistance level that will be an acting level of support at about 89 cents, followed by another level of resistance that will be an acting level of support most likely at $1.04, and then lastly another level of resistance that will probably be an acting level of support at $1.15. Now you can play this a couple different ways, right? If you're not currently in PTE and you are able to trade pre-market on your brokerage account, you could definitely get into the stock at 88 cents, and I think you're going to be sitting really nice. And if you catch this thing slipping under 88 cents, 82 cents, that is going to be a filthy margin that you're going to be looking at on the stock, as I do see potential to run up to this $1.50 that we've seen in the pre-market on the January 4th. So that's looking really nice. The setup on this, guys, is perfect. I'm not kidding you. I looked at over 100 stocks, and this easily has the best setup. I try to find exact rules on a stock, and I won't pull the trigger on it unless I see certain requirements met. And this literally meets every single requirement. We have a perfect technical chart setup. We have an upcoming news catalyst that should push the stock price, right? This is going to gain some traction, gain some hype. This is just like PTE, guys. Nobody knew about PTE. We got into that stock before the hype beat it, and we are currently up like 35% on PTE, right? And there's more room to run on that. So I'm very, very excited for that. We're up 28%, and this same thing is happening with AZRX, and I'm not kidding you. This looks absolutely beautiful. So the RSI looks great. The volume is starting to bump up, so we're going to have some increased volatility. The VAMA is over the 200 EMA. We're in an ascending wedge formation, bullish territory, buying pressure. This is absolutely perfect. So I'll be watching for these price zones to get in as a potential entry point. If you're looking, for a mid to long-term investment, that's one strategy. I will be swing trading this, and I will give real-time updates in my Patreon and the private Discord if you're interested in that, on when I buy, hold, and sell this stock. But this looks like another hit the ball out of the park kind of play. So we're going to change it to the 2-day, 1-minute chart here real quick, just so that we can look at the volatility and the price action on the stock. There is a lot of up and down movement, so you got to have a pretty good gut. You got to be able to sit with some queasiness. You might see some dips, you might see some lows, some valleys, some highs. That's going to come with the territory on this stock, guys. So we drop a level of support, currently sitting at 82 cents. Another level of support probably right around here at 83 cents. And then we're looking at a current resistance level just sitting underneath that, right around 88, 89 cents. So that's what we're looking at on the 2-day, 1-minute chart right now. Looks very, very promising. I'm loving the setup on this. And this is currently my favorite of the 3 penny stock plays that I'm going to bring to your guys' attention, right? So we're beating the hype on this. Nobody's talking about this. I've just seen a couple of Reddit threads talking about AZRX. The StockTwits page is very quiet, but the technical setup and these upcoming news catalyst is huge. This is not going to be a sexy play, right? This is a pharmaceutical stock, and that sector is hot, so the money's flowing in that area right now, and we're going to ride that out. So if you're looking to get into the stock, just make sure you mitigate your own risk, because there's always potential with a penny stock that it might not pan out, right? We're not always going to be right on every play, and it's all about mitigating risk and minimizing your losses if this doesn't work out. And you just need to realize that it is less than $1, right? So there's a lot of risk, and if we drop 5, 10, 10 cents. That's a pretty decent chunk off your portfolio. So just be very careful. Make sure that you make your own financial decisions. I will be getting into this stock, and I have been 4 for 4 on my penny stock picks in my last week of videos. I hit a home run on BNGO. I hit it out of the park on JAGX. We've hit it with PTE. We've done great with OCGN, and I really have high faith that AZRX is going to be the next play. So just keep this on your radar, guys. Make sure you make your own decisions, but I'm going to be personally getting into the stock, and I love how the setup is looking right now. So that is what I have for the video today on this week's penny play. This is easily my favorite. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. I will be giving a penny stock play every single Sunday, so be on the watch for that. I'll have a playlist that's available on my channel. And lastly, I have an affiliate link in the description box down below for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 a month membership fee for, and it is highly what I attribute growing from 0 to 4,500 subscribers in about 24 days to. So if you're a content creator or are looking to become one, I highly recommend this website. It's a great tool, and I will receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. If you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support to the channel by giving me your time. So thank you for watching the video today, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.